Yes, guys. Topic number 4 is about Marvel hitting the pause button on Blade due to the writers' strike. Sucks. So this comes to us via the Hollywood Reporter, and it says the writers' strike has taken a bite out of Blade. Marvel Studios is shutting down pre-production on its vampire thriller. How many times have we heard that? Starring Mahershala Ali, which was set to begin filming next month in Atlanta. The feature project, which has been paused once before, I'm sure it's more than once, becomes the first tentpole movie impacted by the strike. Cast and crew members are being notified this afternoon. Blade has recently hired True Detective creator Nick Pizzolatto to work on the script, but according to an insider, time simply ran out. The studio will restart the production once the strike is over. Since the strike action began Tuesday, the biggest impact has been on late night talk shows and Saturday Night Live. One drama series, Showtime's Billions, halted production Thursday due to picketing. While some studios have 1 or 2 movies going into production, Marvel is seemingly propping up the industry by planning on having 3 movies shooting at the same time, not to mention 2 series. Even with the Blade shutdown, it is gearing up for one of the busiest times in the company's history. Captain America New World Order is currently filming in Atlanta. TV show Agatha Coven of Chaos is also shooting in Atlanta, while fellow series Wonder Man is filming in Los Angeles. Deadpool 3 is expected to go in front of cameras later this month in London, while Thunderbolts is to hit Atlanta in June. As of now, Thunderbolts is still on track. Yeah, we'll leave it there then.
Deadpool, where are you? We're in London right now. Come on.
Yeah, man, cast us in that.
What are you
man.
doing?
You know what I'm saying?
Cut my head off.
We live local.
We're Londoners, mate.
I can get stabbed in the eye.
Romeo with Zamboni again.
Yeah. Oh, that was brilliant. So, let's go to
Damien.
Damien first.
Right.
Okay.
I don't know what to say. I'm sad. I'm upset, and I'm traumatized. No, by the time that Mahershala Ali starts shooting this, he's going to be walking on set with a cane.
Yeah.
I mean, what's going on? Like, he's signed up for this when he was 45. He's going to be 50 this year.
Was he 45 when he first signed up for
Yeah,
this?
45 when he first signed up for this. He's going to be 50 this year because it was 2018 when they announced it. By the time he walks on set and shoots the first film, he's going to be 50 years old. By the time this film comes out, he's going to be 51, if that.
Yeah.
If they do sequels to this,
Well, that's what I was thinking. Because you could get away with, if you stay in shape, 50, but...
But I tell you one thing, Mahershala, you started prepping for this in 2019. If you don't turn up on set now with martial arts skills after 5 years of prep, I will not be impressed. I will not be impressed. You better be rocking Donnie Yen when you turn up. No, it's sad. It's annoying because I can see where Mahershala is coming from, because his argument was he's pulled the writer back on from True Detective because he wasn't happy with some of the rights, even in the rewrite. My thing is, I mentioned this to you the other day, my thing with Marvel is like, when Downey did Iron Man, he was secretly rewriting bits of Jon Favreau, from what I remember hearing, in the trailers that days before they shot, because they knew some of the script was crap. So there's him, Jon Favreau, and the other one, Mr. Hurt, was sat there in the trailers basically rewriting
William
bits.
Hurt, yeah.
And then when it came to, not William Hurt,
Jeff Bridges.
Jeff Bridges, I was getting confused. But 2 white guys' beards, same thing. But
I didn't say that.
I can say it, I'm white with a beard. But so they were like rewriting it. But with Mahershala Ali, he's been at the forefront, been very, very vocal. I'm not happy with his script. It needs to change. That tells you, 1, he's passionate about it, but 2, Marvel have given him leeway to go, you know, if the star's not happy with it, we need to get some changes done.
Yeah.
But then literally at the cusp of the writer's strike to happen, it's going to knock this film backwards by months.
Yeah.
And he needs to be in shape because he's got to start filming his Blade. He can't be rusty. And this is the thing as well. How far can they keep him on board? Because he's going to have projects coming from left, right and centre. I can't do this because I'm planning for this for 3-4 months.
Yeah.
This has been blocked out. All the crew have been blocked out 3-4 months. The writer's strike, if it goes on for 3 or 4 months, right, we're going to start shooting next month. No, we're not. I'm doing, House season 5 over right now. We can't come back. What are you doing, Mahershala? I'm sorry, I've been called back for True Detective, whatever it is.
Yeah.
They can't keep him on hold for so long.
Exactly.
So it's
There must be lying in his pockets, though.
Oh,
They've got to.
Yeah. Because loss of earnings.
Yeah.
Loss of earnings.
Yeah.
If you,
Or paying the studio to delay filming. That happens as well. They can pay the studio to delay the other studios to delay filming while they sort their mess, which they're going to be paying through their arse.
Pouring money.
Yeah.
And then how much is it going to have to make back?
Right.
Is it worth it?
Is it worth it?
Is it even worth it?
This is why
Here's what I say.
Go on.
I'm available as Blade.
And scriptwriter.
He's not with the WGA, so
I'm
you can write the script.
I can tan. We don't do blackface here. Or I'll just stay here. I can be Blade. And in 5 years, I could do sequels. And I still won't be 50. So let's get it going.
Well, what do you think about all this?
It's sad. It is sad, Damien, because I was really excited to see. I want to see Blade again.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to lie, I love Wesley Snipes in Blade.
Yeah.
And I think if anyone can take the torch, it's
Mahershala.
Mahershala. I don't think anybody else could. But am I crying for him? No, they're making you rich. But, however, we're not seeing him in things.
No.
And we're missing a lot of things.
Yeah.
We're missing a lot of things because even Mahershala, he could have been gang. He could have been this. He could have been like, there's.
I didn't even think of that.
Right.
The greatest king.
Yeah.
He would have been cold because ain't nobody play a villain. Remember, he was the only good thing in Luke Cage.
I was about to say, that's when I knew he could.
That's when I wanted. I was rooting for him. Cottonmouth.
But that's when I knew he could do Blade, because like that reminded me of Snipes in New Jack City. I was
Right.
Like, that's what the only person that can pull off that
the darkness, that kind of just
that mold.
So I wanted to see it, but how much money are they gonna spend? How much money's been spent?
Yeah.
How much they're gonna have to recoup? I don't think Blade's got the legs to recoup as much as they think.
Yeah.
I think it's a great film. It's a great franchise. It will always make money. But we're talking about 3-4 years delay.
Yeah. You're 100% right.
Like, are they gonna get that back?
Yeah.
Just for a project he wanted to do. I don't know.
I think Kevin Feige is not going to want to let this go, because he's got such a talented Oscar winner as the title.
The thing is, you can't let it go now.
You spent too much money. Yeah.
If you're gonna let it go, you let it go 2 years ago. We're gonna have to shelf this until we're in a position to all come together and get timetables. After all this, it's like HS2 in this country. Like, so what?
At this point, the baby's been delivered. It's too late now. We can't be doing
That
this.
baby's here. Name's going on the birth certificate, Larry. You are the father. You don't want to know. You are Blade.
Oh,
so this, you've invested now. That would be a crime to throw that away. So I expect the best Blade I've ever seen.
I still I get the writer's strike is blocking this now, which is, I understand that. But what took so long, and we've all discussed this, but we've never done it on camera. What's taking so long to write a decent Blade script? You've got 2 films, Blade 1 and 2. You've got 2 good Blade films there to learn from. Like, what is the difficulty? I don't really understand.
That's what concerns me, because when you look at Blade Trinity, that was almost like by design made to fail.
Yeah, because we know the backstory behind that.
That was script issues. That was production issues. That was Snipes going back and forth going, I ain't doing this shit. You're fucking it up. So when it comes to Mahershala Ali, I'm fully behind him going, I'm not stepping a foot on set until I can pay respect to the man that made the first 2 good movies and do a good job with
And
this.
I'm happy with doing everything I'm doing.
Yeah.
It's as simple as that.
Simple as that,
But at the end of the day, I don't care, write a strike or nothing. These lot got enough money to say, I'm going to bring in 4 writers. Here's your money. But write me a fucking killer script or you're not getting paid.
That's how I would, But they're very strict to these strikes. So anyone that's with the WGA, which thank God is not British, right? Well,
Get
most
someone that's
British
not
writers.
in.
Good point. But
Get Wesley in as well.
It won't go down well with the people in the WGA.
Yeah, but that's all well and good, but this is business.
Yeah.
We're talking about millions. Just you're flushing millions down the toilet.
There'd be some repercussions even
You think so?
financially. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That's why.
And we're not saying we're against the right strike, because we're not.
No, I'm not
You
against
guys
the
need to
right
get your
strike.
money.
I'm
You
we're
guys
just
need to get your
speculating.
money.
Yeah. No, they've been given a raw deal, so I'm 100% with the WGA.
We're just kind of stating that, like, get someone, pay them a lot of money as a writer to come on board and fix this problem we've got.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, it's done. So you're just having a consultant almost.
You could think you could probably go and get a writer, pay him $1 million, and you've saved how much time? Because how much they're going to be paying out for next? If the strike goes on potentially for 3 months, if they're getting everyone on retainer, how much money's going out a day to keep?
But so what are you suggesting that they're going to get it right now?
If I was them, I'd be like, you know what?
Because they can't do. No one can write now.
I know that's what I'm saying. If I could get someone that's not under WGA, and
right,
and put him and say, look, we're going to pay you X amount to get this done for us.
But again, we're talking about, is there repercussions?
I'll put Leon's phone number up here for you right now, okay?
Because
call him.
Because that's the whole point of, like, so the WGA strike only affects us British actors
on American
productions. On British productions, they have their own union here, so it doesn't affect us, right? But that means we're limited to what we can audition for, because we can only audition for British stuff, right? So technically, Damien's right and you're right. They could grab someone that's a British writer, for instance, and get them. The problem is, I know there must be some, because think about it, there must be repercussions. Because if that was something feasible, the studios would be like, yeah, have your strike. We'll just go on. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? So I don't think. Exactly. So I don't think it's a feasible.
They'll be legal.
But there's some ramifications behind that. But listen, when the writers come back, they need to just hurry up and deal with this, like, because this is getting boring now. It really is.
Boring.
But anyway, guys, that's our take on what's going on with Blade and Mahershala Ali and the writers' strike. What are your thoughts? Leave some comments down below and let us know what you think, please. And with that said, the show is over.
Better believe it.
So, guys, thank you for being with us yet again. We'll be back as normal now. All three of us doing our thing.
We've moved back on the couch. We're here. We're not going
Yeah.
We ain't going anywhere. We right here.
Yeah, man. So, guys, leave us some comments. Email us into the show. Let us know if there's anything that you'd like us to cover. But in the meantime, we'll see you soon.
Ice.